007 deserves better than this. Pause the scroll. It's time to collect. So I hope y'all enjoyed that very detailed, deep dive unboxing of these fairly new world premium magnetic steel cases from Media Psychos. They are really done to the nines. I am so impressed with them. I want to start off talking about these awesome numbering cards they came with. So a lot of premium releases come with either stickers attached to the one clicks or the slips showing you, hey, this is number 400 out of 600. Others include a numbering card, which is sometimes adhered to the back of the J card with that little sticky goo they do, or put inside one of the slips, steels, or a gatefold. And they're usually kind of the material of like a credit card or a bank debit card. These, however, are actual metal, like kind of like picture the Apple credit card y'all have, but it's actually a little thicker than that. And I don't know if you could tell in the video, but they are actually embossed, which is super cool, super premium. I think I mentioned earlier, I don't know what JM stands for. I believe, and I hope someone from Media Psychos can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the author's initials. So it's WP, World Premium, JM, the name of the artist, series, row 1, and then the number here. So I really like the artwork they chose on Dr. No. It's like that super Art Deco opening they have with the original iconic theme music from James Bond. It's the only movie that actually has that instead of, you know, the orchestral songs they do for each movie. This one features the theme music as the opening song. Pretty cool. I also really love the artwork they chose on From Russia with Love. Just super 60s looking Art Deco, just so cool. I'll do close-ups of both of these so you can know, but just love it. And the embossing is top-notch, the quality. As you can see, I put these back in the plastic sleeves they came with just because I don't want to scratch them. I like these so much, I'm actually going to just weigh them on one of my bookshelves back there and just kind of, that's front, just super cool. So these steels are so premium and so nice. They are a bit bigger than steel books, right? So they're a tiny bit thicker. So as you can see from the spine, steel books have kind of these hinges here and they snap close, and then there's like a hinge here and a hinge here. But these magnetic steel cases do not have that, right? So they just open with a magnetic closure, right? So say it's just a magnet, which means they have more real estate, and they could make it wider and then in turn make the font bigger, which I quite like. If I have any nits, I wish this title was pushed over this way a little bit. It's a little off-centered horizontally, if you can see that. But that's a real nit, and I think they did it. I mean, even if you just kept it on this bottom lip, you could still push it up a few pixels just so it was centered in there. Any other nits? Not really. Oh, there's the artist name, Martian? I don't know, but you could zoom in and take a look. But so back to the steel. So my original intent in buying these was I wanted to kind of replace some of the ugly steel books in my Sean Connery 007 set. And yeah, as you all saw in the video, I did do that. I was able to push them in, and as Media Psycho slowly releases all 6 of these, I was just going to replace them all and have those. However, I was able to get them in fairly easily, but pulling them out was a hassle. It took significant shrugging and tugging to get them out of that snug foam 007 set steel box, and I also had to remove the movie in front of it so that I could get my fingers below it to pull it out. So if I have all 6 of these in there, I won't be able to do that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that's not a good idea. My advice is don't do that. If you do it, you may want to find a way to widen that foam inside the box a little bit. If you don't plan on reselling it, which I don't, you could certainly go and do that if you have the proper skill set and tools, and then you could replace these. So I think my new plan is I'm going to keep that 007 set intact and then use these for artwork, right? So I'm going to either display that, but my preference is I prefer looking at ladies, so I will probably show that side of each, featuring the awesome, always talented, always compelling girls of the Bond movies. So here it is with the disc inside. As you can see, I put the stickers on the inset of the magnetic steel case here. I did want to point out there's the disc from my Bond set. This, I wasn't quite sure what was going on with this. This is just a paper insert. Can't really get it with my glove on, but it's literally just a paper insert with the bullseye logo from the Bond films, and that's included there. I'm gonna keep it. I don't know if you're supposed to, but I'm gonna keep it in there. I like that it comes with 2 slots, so if you have a Blu-ray or a DVD that has extra features that didn't come with this Bond set, Connery set, you can include it up there. And then you could also just put it, if you have 3 discs, you could put it in a blank sleeve and just slide it right in there. The inside is different from steelbooks also. Like in steelbooks, you know, you have that plastic kind of Scanevo case, and you can do the double-sided artwork. This one just has some embossed logo, embossing of the title and logo here. And it's plastic, a bit deeper in cut than steelbooks. And as I mentioned earlier, you don't need to snap it closed. It's just a magnetic closure. So that's it. That's my review. I mean, you heard, I love these. You heard my nits. Trying to think if I have any other nits. Yeah, I guess I do. I wish it came with a box, like a slip box, you know, or a one-click. That would be cool. Or even better, a full-blown set of like a box of all the Connery movies to replace that studio release of the Connery. That would be badass. That's a nit. So if y'all are watching over there, give us a box to put all these in. That would be super cool. Anyhow, that's it. These are for sale, by the way. You can go over there to Media Psychos. I think you go to store, the store link. I think you have to create an account, if I'm not mistaken. So go to mediapsychos.com, create a free account, then you go to the store and you can find these. I think they're like 50 bucks a pop. And then unfortunately, you have to pay tax and shipping and all that good stuff. But go over there. If you do, tell them Killer sent you, Killer Alien. I am on there all the time chatting about movies and enlightening others with my opinions about movies. So anyhow, these are for sale. I can't wait. I'm hoping the other movies come out soon. So much stuff.